Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, just yesterday, heard the minority leader once again misrepresent the Republicans' agenda. Well, with respect, once again, he is wrong. And let me set the record straight, because the Republican agenda is actually very popular. The latest Rasmussen poll was very clear. A majority of Americans believe our country is finally heading in the right direction. This is the highest number of Americans who have graded our country heading in the right direction, basically this century. Why? Because Americans are done with the painful Democrat years of high prices and open borders. The contrast is significant. They are witnessing firsthand the Trump turnaround, and they are actually happy that Republicans are delivering for them after what they've been through for the previous 4 years. Let's take a look at gas prices. Gas prices were 50 cents a gallon cheaper this year than they were Memorial Day last year. So families now save about $10 every time they fill up, and they're going to feel this relief all summer long. And Senate Republicans are adding to the success. We're working on the bold agenda to make America stronger, safer, more prosperous, more affordable. And let me outline why we're doing this and why it's so urgent. Our mission is to stop a $4 trillion tax increase. That would be the biggest tax increase in the history of our country. Every one of the Democrats supports this all-out assault on our wallets, our pocketbooks, on the purses of the people all across the country. We're talking about the largest tax increase in America's history. And our goal is to make these tax cuts permanent. So ignore the scare tactics that we hear from the other side of the aisle. This is a lifeline for middle-class families and for small businesses. This is about allowing people to keep more of what they earn. It is their hard-earned money. We're also going to end taxes on tips. In Wyoming, 10,000 workers will benefit from this. Hardworking waiters, bartenders, tour guides, all of them. We're also going to make sure that police officers, firefighters will owe no taxes on overtime. Seniors will keep more of their Social Security. Small business owners will keep more of their earnings. We will also relieve them of these incredible paperwork burdens that are a drag on their ability to build their businesses. Republicans will also strengthen and preserve Medicaid for the Americans who need it the most. This means 1.4 million illegal immigrants will stop receiving taxpayer-funded Medicaid benefits. It was never intended for them. It's wrong. Benefits like that don't belong to them. These people are in the country illegally. They should not be benefiting from the work of hardworking Americans. Democrats want to keep all these benefits flowing to all these illegal immigrants. Well, that makes it harder for the American medical patients to get to see a doctor. I know, I practiced medicine for a long time, took care of lots of Medicaid patients. What the Democrats have done to Medicaid and now illegal immigrants receiving it, over 1 million, is making it harder for the American public to get to see a doctor. To bring prices down, we're actually focusing much more on American energy and producing American energy that was under attack in the last administration by Biden and the Democrats. Affordable, reliable American energy is going to lower costs for people. It will bring down the cost of heating your home. It will bring down the cost of filling the tank. You know, with all the artificial intelligence breakthroughs, we need more energy to power those data centers. This is going to be done with American manufacturing. To win the AI race that we're now in against China, we need more energy, not less. Republican policies will make America energy dominant once again. Republican policies will also invite the world to build and invest right here at home in America. No more outsourcing our energy or our innovation or our destiny. Americans will be in charge. On border security, Republicans are resolute. We'll finish the wall, deport criminal illegal immigrants, and stop the flood of illegal fentanyl that is destroying and killing communities around our country. Border Patrol agents will get the tools and the backup that they need, as well as the pay that they deserve. These are strong measures, and they will secure the border. Sunday, just 2 days ago, there was a terrorist attack in Boulder, Colorado, and it is a sad reminder of the stakes. The terrorist was in the country illegally. He was here because of open border policies of the Biden administration and the Democrats, one they want to continue. Every Senate Democrat right now in this body has voted to keep the borders open and opposed securing the borders. This terrorist overstayed his visa. Joe Biden and the Democrats never kicked him out. Actually, they gave him a work permit, and even that is expired. And what do we know now? We know that investigators have found that he has planned his hateful anti-Semitic attack and was planning it for over a year. And he targeted Jews. He screamed, "Free Palestine." 12 people were injured. 8 were hospitalized. Among the victims was an 88-year-old Holocaust survivor. This is the human cost of dangerous Democrat policies. Republicans will make our cities sanctuaries of safety, not sanctuary cities, not dens of crime and chaos, which is what Democrats have welcomed. Republicans are also rebuilding our military might. Our bold legislation will make our military the strongest fighting force in the world. Our military will be lethal, intimidating, and ready to fight. We're also investing in a Golden Dome for America. This revolutionary missile shield is vital for our nation's security. It's going to stop a deadly threat from adversaries who want to threaten the American people and our nation as a whole. That is deterrence. That is restoring peace through strength. This is the bold Republican agenda that we are fighting for: cutting taxes on tips and overtime and Social Security, stopping the largest tax increase in history, strengthening and preserving Medicaid, ending taxpayer-funded benefits for illegal immigrants, securing our borders, creating safer communities, providing for a strong national defense, and once again making America energy dominant. Democrats oppose all of these improvements to our nation. Why are Democrats for open borders? I wish they'd come down and explain it. Why are Democrats for a $4 trillion tax increase? I'm waiting for them to speak up. Why are Democrats for taxpayer-funded health care for 1.4 million illegal immigrants? I'll tell you why. It's because they're absolutely out of touch with the American people. Americans voted to get the country back on track. Senate Republicans are getting it done. And we are building a future of safety and prosperity for all Americans. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor and note the app.
The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Alsop-Brooks.